with their very iconic.
Yeah.
My best attempt to recreate.
Hello.
Hi.
This is Ceri.
And this is Kat.
And we are
Tea in Valhalla. You join us again today in wonderful Wiltshire. We're heading up to the Fovant Badges.
Yes, on a previous video you would have seen them from afar, but we're going to get right up close and personal and actually walk amongst the badges themselves. And if you don't know, the Fovant Badges are World War I regiment badges. There's also other badges up there, just people that joined in with the war effort in World War I in the area. We're also going to be bagging a trig today at the dizzying height of, hang on guys, can I have a drum roll, Ceri?
Drum roll.
Thank you. 159 metres above sea level.
We're following our local guidebook again. So this is just another new walk, another little bimble, hopefully in the region of around 5 or 6 miles.
Yep.
A cup of tea and a packet of crisps.
So we've just come off the field and we're going down this lovely hollow way now. And this will take us down into Fovant village itself. Fovant is actually, the whole valley has been inhabited for a very long time, and it used to be a really big pagan Saxon settlement. Oh, sorry, I just got attacked by this bush. And the church down here, which we're going to go and have a look at, originally it had a wooden Saxon church there, which is quite amazing. It was then replaced, with a stone Saxon church. Only very small bits of that remain now because it was completely altered beyond belief in the early 18s. Ooh. They could be pregnant. We saw on the way in, we saw a lot of lambs. Probably might not be able to see that, ignoring the style it said on the right, so I think we just keep going. Always feels mystical, don't you think?
Very much so,
when you're walking down like a hollow way like this. Do expect like a headless horseman to come galloping up. It does actually say in my little booklet that this is a muddy path. There's muddy and then there's this. Bam.
So we're just arriving at Fovant Church. The first thing you're greeted by are these World War I gravestones and the memorial
to the honoured memory of the sailors and soldiers who gave their lives for their country in the Great War, 1914 to 1918, and who lie buried in this churchyard.
Very well kept graveyard, memorial. Lovely, very nice.
You can feel the Saxon in this church actually, although heavily altered. They've sort of kept to that kind of squat, minimalist kind of look. Oh, they're locked, yes, okay. Just seeing. So again, the manor house is just over the wall there. Well, that actually reminds me, the arch reminds me of those baskets, Harvest Festival baskets.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? The lattice Harvest Festival kind of basket thing.
I think we head back down the road we just walked up, Church Lane a little bit, take a left.
Yes, to the sign saying Fovant.
Really nice bit of the walk now, following Fovant Brook. Down on our right here, a lot of the local villages and surrounding areas have these streams and brooks actually running past the front of their houses, and I know it drives Kat green with envy. She's been after a drawbridge and a moat for many years. It's on my to-do list.
I'm going to fill it full of piranhas.
Kat's just checking we've not gone off route. I think we follow this path up, keeping the woodlands on our left, and hopefully we're closing on a trig point.
159 metres.
This is Fir Hill.
Woo!
So we're just leaving the field that was proud home to the trig points. We picked up this old droveway. I'm now dropping gently back down towards the Fovant Badges. These steps used to belong to the garrison, it used to be to the cinema of the old World War I garrison.
Yeah?
Which is really cool.
This whole area was a great big army camp, whole thing.
Yeah, fantastic.
And they've still got the steps to the cinema. This is an awesome spot to see the badges. Sadly, only 9 of the 20 original badges remain, and the centenary badge, which was placed in as a poppy for obviously the centenary of the badge's existence. They are scheduled ancient monuments, and they're looked after, so they were recovered and looked after by volunteers. So
good old volunteers,
yes.
Thank you. Brilliant.
Yeah.
They do a smashing job, don't they?
Yeah, it's wonderful, yeah. And it's all chalk. It really is beautiful. You can see it for miles on end. And I'm going to give you a lowdown of whose badges are whose, actually. So from right to left, it's the Devonshire Regiment, the Centenary Badge, the 8th Battalion London Regiment, the 5th Battalion London Regiment, the Wiltshire Regiment, the Royal Corps of Signals, the Australian Commonwealth Military Forces, the 6th Battalion London Regiment, the YMCA, and the Royal Wiltshire Yeomanry. There's actually the largest group of hill figures in all of Europe.
So we've got a little bit of a climb coming up in a minute.
Yeah, we're going to go up over the chalk ridge and actually be amongst the badges. That'll be quite cool.
Very cool.
And we're going to head up to an Iron Age hill fort. That's fun, isn't it? Looks like an old kiln, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think we've got an old kiln or something just off to the side of our path here.
The badges themselves are enclosed with little fences because this area does have cattle, and also they don't want people on it, and it's very expensive to keep these going. I think it's about £30,000 a year.
Wow.
For all of them to keep them
maintained,
yeah. And of course I think they're always trying to recover the old, I think they keep on trying to recover the old badges and stuff. So there's a bit of a hill I'm puffing. Nice though. Nice to go uphill, isn't it?
Yes, it is very nice to go up a hill. Good to get the legs working.
You can see the little chalky pebbles, look.
Little stream of chalky pebble.
Yeah,
Oh God.
come up here. Yeah. So it shows how difficult it must be to actually find and restore these things, because they make no sense from here. You see that they have to put in those little wooden boards, or else I think we'll just slide down the hill with a bit of rain.
And then come over that way, I think the field up there is the trig point that we were at earlier.
Oh yeah! Welcome to an Iron Age hill fort, purely used for war.
It's an absolute monster as well. It looks, I don't know how well you can see it behind us. Massive circle to raise the indentations of the walls.
Yeah, it's got proper ramparts. In Iron age it had proper ramparts with a ditch in front.
So we're still up in the hill fort at the moment, and we've been joined by somebody quite special. The skylarks. There's heaps of them. You can't probably hear them over the wind, but they're up there with their very iconic,
yeah,
my best attempt to recreate. This fort is fantastic.
massive, isn't it?
So well defined and absolutely humongous. It must be the size of about 3 or 4 football pitches, if I was to try and put it into any sort of perspective for you. Football terms, you know. But great, the views as well. You've got fantastic views over the area, the local area.
We just decided to have a little stop in the hill fort's ditch and have a little cup of tea, but it's just starting to rain a bit. But I think we'll miss the worst of it. It is meant to rain quite a lot today, but
yeah, looking at the sky, there's a fair bit of blue up there.
yeah, I would say so.
Let me show you the map.
Oh yeah, sorry, yep. So at the moment we came down the green drove going that way, and then we went round the Badges, through the Badges are there, and then to this is the hill fort here. It's actually called Chilsbury Ring. Actually, I don't know if I've said that or not.
Oh. And where are we going next, lovey?
We've gone round Chilsbury Ring. We're coming down here, that way, over the down, back over here.
Excellent. Oh, so not far, not long left.
Oh, not huge, no, I'd say about a mile.
Okay.
About a mile left.
Might be a nice little lake down at the bottom, so I might stop and have another little break down there.
Yeah, apologies if I haven't said this is Chilsbury Ring. Can't remember if I have.
This is Chilsbury Ring, everybody. I just dropped my biscuits.
Oh no! Were they open?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Awful. Now, Ceri, did it touch the floor?
Oh.
It's not funny, is it? Just come off from the hill fort, and this is the view we've got. So we're just walking down this ridgeway path. We'll be on it for about half a mile, and then we'll turn up onto the right, and that, I think, then we'll start heading down back into the village.
So we're just ascending Fovant down, following the footpath, 12 o'clock, back towards the village. Again, hopefully going to take you back now and show you the lake or the pond. Just enjoy the rest of the afternoon.
We nosed it up, guys.
Made a bit of a boo-boo. In our excitement talking to you and sharing our walk, we missed a critical turn off.
I know. I've got blow-by-blow directions, but I still asked it right up.
We ended up going right the way down to the bottom of the hill, come to a road. We thought, oh, hold on, this wasn't in the instructions. So we're just heading back up the hill now, and we're looking for a little turn off that should take us down into the adjoining fields
over there.
Down this way, and then lead us back to Fovant.
So yeah, we're still on Fovant down, but you're not meant to go away from the badge, you're meant to go towards them. It's like a manhole cover. Go that way. So we'll do what we did. I'd like to say the manhole cover is also on the details.
Is it?
Yeah. So we just popped out of the gate from the hill. Now we're on this cropping field, which is full of crows, and we're going to walk all the way down now. There'll be a couple of gates, and then hopefully we will hit a lake area, I'm hoping. Obviously just recently been ploughed. The crows are going to town with all those lovely worms, juicy worms. Thank you.
Hello.
So we've just come out of the field and turned left down this pretty little lane, back down towards Fovant. Some nice houses here. Magnificent magnolias, and I've not too recent. What was it, last year or the year before I planted my magnolia, and it's tiny at the moment, but every time I see a great big one I think, oh, that'll be mine in about 50 years. So this is the I don't know if it's a pond or a lake. Oh, it's more like a lake. And a weir in Fovant. Look how lovely.
Thank you very much for joining us today. It's been another wonderful walk in a sunny and windy Wiltshire. If you've enjoyed today's video, don't forget to click the bell icon, hit subscribe, and leave us a little comment down below as well, a little tiddly tong. Much appreciated.
And don't forget to leave thumbs up.
Oh, of course. Hit the like button. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're about to head home now, so we thought we'd sign off at this point, say goodbye to you all. We'll see you again soon on another adventure. Until then, stay safe, look after each other,
and keep enjoying those green spaces. Take care.
Bye everyone.
Bye.